Wow, that was fast, Merc. How's it going, brother? Let me move this back a little bit. It's all up in my grill, all up in my face. What's going on? What's going on? All right, Sammy B. Virtual handshake. What's going on, guys? So it has been a little while, right? I feel like, I mean, it hasn't really been that long, but it seems like it's been a little while. What's going on, everybody? So just to let you know, I am trying to set up my Twitch account, and that's what makes this a little bit different. Hero was on Twitch a little while ago and just saw me embarrass myself trying to get this going. So yeah, I'm just kind of figuring things out as I go, and it's been an adventure. I'm probably going to have to one day buy some stuff for it, but you know. Oh, you saw me too, Kevin? Yeah. So yeah, I'm trying to uh time traveler. So the reason why, yeah, if you guys, by the way, so someone just hit that like button. Don't forget to smash that like button while you're here. The new location is because I'm in a different room where I have my PlayStation 4 set up. So yeah, I'm just trying to get this thing going so I can play live on Twitch, and it's a little complex, a little more complex than I expected. And you know, going online and watching other YouTubers do it, it seems like I might need a little more equipment, but I'm going to test this out right now. I'm going to try to kick some butt on Battlegrounds. So if you guys do have Twitch, definitely go on right now because I'm going to attempt this, and we'll see how it goes. I don't know, but don't forget to smash that like button while you guys are on here. You can tell I did a test. I might be doing multiple tests. I might be doing like 5 different tests. Mulalo, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. How are you? Calvin, Super Groot, underrated Mike, how are you guys? Oh, who done did it? Of course, Aiden, appreciate you, my brother. Activated that super chat option. Don't forget, if you guys want me to answer your questions immediately, use that super chat option like Aiden just did. I appreciate it, brother. So if you have any questions, anything you'd like to ask, this is the time to ask, and I will make sure I get to your question right away. Bat Gabriel, did I see the fight with Paige versus AJ Lee? You mean like years ago? Because absolutely. Paige is someone that I wish, you know, we've seen wrestlers recover from their neck injuries recently. Paige is someone that I'm just hoping comes back because I thought she was pretty badass. So I miss her in the ring. Mulala wants to know, what do I think of the Hurt Business? I'm digging the Hurt Business. I think they're really cool, and I hope to see a little bit more from them. Undisputed Era versus NWO. So I'm going to say NWO would probably win because they're just a little trickier, you know? They're a little more conniving. But as far as wrestling ability, Undisputed Era all the way. What do I think about Bayley versus Sasha? Listen, it's just a matter of time. I remember their match at Brooklyn Takeover. It was amazing. You know, if they can replicate some of that magic, they'll be good to go. What do I think? Do I still make shakes with eggshells? No, I do not actually. I was recently diagnosed with Crohn's disease, and I have to be a little more careful about what I put into my belly. Into my belly. Let's see. Follow. Okay, I see you guys are waiting. All right, some of you guys are waiting on Twitch, so I'm gonna kind of jump back and forth and do 2 things right here. Just because I'm testing this out, but I will answer your questions. You know, I'll hop back and forth a little bit. What do I think of 205 Live? I honestly have not watched 205 Live in a while. I feel like the last that I saw, I wasn't that impressed. I feel like they kind of took a lot of people off of 205 Live and put them on NXT or on the main roster. So I just feel like there's not that much going on there. Mulala wants to know, do I still watch Impact? So I don't watch Impact regularly, but I do try to keep up with wrestling all around. Even if I don't catch it per week, I try to make sure I know what's going on. Calvin wants to know, what's my Twitch? So it is at Cheap Wrestler. My prediction for Jey Uso versus Roman Reigns, very simple. Roman Reigns is going to destroy Jey Uso. Absolutely obliterate him. And I have a feeling not only will he beat him, he's going to hurt him. So after the match, I think he's going to take him out and really, you know, take his heel role in full effect. Do I think WWE should go TV 14? I honestly just think WWE should just go back to the Attitude Era. But that's just my personal preference. I loved the Attitude Era. My favorite of all time. Diano, what's going on? Oh, welcome to the channel. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. It means a lot to me. And welcome. I hope you enjoy what you see. The bros. What's going on? Welcome, welcome. If you guys just got on, don't forget to smash that like button. I'm double dipping a little bit here because I'm testing out Twitch. I've never really used it except for maybe 5 minutes ago, which some of you guys had seen. Underrated Mike, do I like the Ruthless Aggression era? So Ruthless Aggression gave us a bunch of stars from John Cena to Brock Lesnar, Shelton Benjamin, Randy Orton, and I can't knock the Ruthless Aggression era. It was a dope era, but still, Attitude Era is #1 for me. Just call me old school, I guess, right? I'm going to try to start this broadcast, and we will see how this goes. I'm signing on to Twitch right now. We'll do another test, and I think it might be cool. It's weird because I'm like looking at myself in like 4 screens right now. So let's see. All right. I thought it would go to this. Let's see. Start streaming. Let's see if this works. Nah, see, I don't see it on here, but I thought it would show my face also, but why is it not? You see, still learning this. Still definitely learning this. I don't know why it is not showing my face. So yeah, I don't know. I gotta figure this out. Connecting to the server, there's an issue. There's a lot of things I gotta figure out on Twitch still, so, you know, the most iconic commentary line from was Jerry Lawler, puppies. Oh yeah, always with the puppies. Super Gru wants to know, what do I think of NXT UK? They're just come back. Do they do their new episode? It's been a little while. So yeah, I haven't really seen NXT UK in a bit, but there's definitely some people that I dig on there. Mustache Mountain, I think, is really cool. I think, who else? There's a lot of people that I think is cool. I see 5 people are on Twitch right now, so maybe I should frickin' play a game, right? Instead of just, like, letting this broadcast just roll. But I'm trying to get my face on there. But anyway, let's play something. Let's do the Battleground Challenge. I don't want to waste too much time. What's up, guys, on Twitch? Thank you for joining me. Like I said, if you have Twitch, make sure you join me. It's at Cheap Wrestler, so I made it really, really easy. I'm going to pick the Cheap Wrestler right here. And I really wanted to get my face on here so you can see me on Twitch and on here, but I don't know what it is. Underrated Mike wants to know, what do I think of Dean Ambrose? I honestly was never a big Dean Ambrose fan. The only time I really, really liked him was when he was with the Shield, and he was kind of like the leader of the Shield, and he was just kind of had, he would hold up the camera and be like, we are the Shield, and we're gonna do this and we're gonna do that, and that's when I thought he was the best. My favorite WWE match ever, man, that's a tough question, but I would say the match that I remember the most from when I was younger was on Raw when Chris Jericho fought Triple H. And they had Chris Jericho win, but then they took the title away from him because the ref counted too fast. Earl Hebner counted a little quickly because Triple H, I think, pushed him earlier in the match or something like that. So they ended up having to take Chris Jericho's first WWE championship away from him, which made my heart, a little sad because I was a huge Chris Jericho fan. All right, let's see. I'm double dipping here. What's up, guys? Cena or Hulk Hogan, I gotta go with John Cena. I saw one of your videos. Are still going to be in Impact Wrestling in the future? Let me say this. The world is a crazy place. You never know what's going to happen. I'm constantly on my grind, doing my thing, so we'll see. Time Traveler's like, you know what? I'm going back to YouTube. So yes, the point of this, guys, if you have Twitch, make sure you follow me at Cheap Wrestler. I'm still learning the ropes. I'm still trying to connect a bunch of things here and see if I can get this started. So let's start the streaming. Am I streaming? Is it working? I don't know. I'm still figuring this out. I don't know why my face isn't on there. But anyway, you can watch me play this game live on Twitch. Let's see. But yeah, it seems like I got to get a bunch of things for Twitch. I have to get some microphones. I have to get a headset. And I don't like spending money, guys. So it's a little weird to think about me spending all that cash. But I'll do it. I'll do it if I have to, All right, let's see here. if you haven't already, follow your boy on Twitch. I'll be kicking ass all day long. I can say ass because you know what? Oh, you're gonna hit me with the chair. Really, bro? Really, bro? Alright, alright, alright. I'm doing terrible right now, probably because I'm not even paying attention. I should probably pay a little more attention, right? But I'd rather talk to you guys. I'd rather lose and talk to you guys while we're testing this thing out here. But, yeah, basically throughout maybe the next few days, what I might end up doing is start campaign mode in October to see what that's all about. Let's see. Oh, nope, you're my teammate. Ziggler, you about to get that whooping, boy? Boy! Let's see. Use your USB mic for Twitch. So that's the funny thing. I don't own a USB mic. I actually got rid of my USB mic a while ago. I sold it, and now I'm having some regrets, to say the least. I'm getting owned. I think people are probably watching me right now like, this guy doesn't even know how to play this game. Yes, I'm already playing. Yes, I'm playing right now. I'm hardly paying attention because I'm talking to you guys and playing this game. But I wanted to test Twitch, but it seems like there's a lot of things I need to figure out. I have my computer in front of me where I can see the chat here, but my webcam for some reason is not popping up. So yeah, I gotta figure out some things, right? If you're just joining, make sure you smash that like button. I'm going to only play this one match because I really want to pay attention to you guys and answer your questions. So I'm just going to do this match, and I'll test it throughout the week. I'll test it a little bit, and yeah, that's it. That's all I got. Let's see. Oh, some people are commenting. Nice username. Thanks. All right. Yeah, I'm going to have to buy stuff for Twitch. And you know me, I don't like buying things. So, boom! Just hit my finisher. All right, let's go. Come on, Dolph. Dolph Ziggler, you're about to lose this match like you do most matches. Just saying. Kalisto, you're my partner, so please don't break up that pin. I won, and I wasn't even paying attention. You see that? That's skills right there, baby. That is skills right there. All right, you guys probably have some questions for me, so let's see what we got here. Isaiah, what is going on? Hero, what wrestlers have I played with in the game? Okay, so I used AJ Styles before. Okay, I'm going to sign off of Twitch, just so I can pay attention to you guys. Maybe I'll still play a little bit, but trying to concentrate on like 3 different things is a little too much. So let me focus on you guys because you're here. You're giving me your time and attention. I want to do the same thing for you. So, all right, guys, I'm ending the stream. Thanks for joining me for the test. If you are just going on my live right now, all right, now how do I end this thing? See, I don't even know how to end a stream. Like, that's how much of a newbie I am. I'm like, all right, how do I get off of live? All right, I think I know what to do. I got to end the stream on here. And that way it connects like that. All right, well, I had like at least 5 or 6 of you guys join me, so thank you for that. Throughout the week, I'm going to be testing this. So if you want to help a brother out and join in on Twitch while I'm testing it, I would love that. That would mean everything to me because you can tell me if you can see my face, if you can see me talking. If you don't, I'm going to, but right now I'm going to stop the broadcast. All right. Yeah, let's stop the broadcast. We don't need that anymore. End broadcast. Go away. I can't see. Stop broadcast. All right. And we'll test a little bit more of this later. So I'm going to, yeah, we're ending that bad boy right there. I'm going to sign off, offline. Goodbye, Twitch, for the day. And I'll do a little more research. That way I could figure it out, you know? Some of the wrestlers I've used in this game include Triple H. I liked some of Triple H's moves, but he was so slow. He was slow moving. I'm like, bro, you're throwing punches and kicks in slow motion. You're like, and that just didn't work for me as a character. AJ Styles was pretty dope, but honestly, and you guys might think I'm crazy, my favorite character that I've used so far in this game, besides myself, is Ronda Rousey. Like, they made her really good in this game. She's quick, her strikes are good, her submissions are great, and she's a high flyer too, which I thought was weird. I'm like, why would they make her a high flyer? But whatever, you know, to each his own. All right, so yeah, we'll figure out more on Twitch later. I'll mess with that at another time. Let me stop everything here. Okay, no problem. No biggie. Stop recording. All that stuff. All right. All right, now time to give you guys a little more attention here. There we go, right? There we go. All right, let me answer some of your questions. Triple H is past his prime, so I can't blame him. Yeah, that is. Well, first of all, Triple H, I feel like can probably still go. I know he's past his prime, but Triple H is someone I hope we haven't seen his last match. I think he's one of the best to ever do it. Some people think he's overrated. I disagree. Matt versus Mickey James. Random thought. I guess random thought. I've actually danced with Mickey James before. Isn't that weird? I've danced with Mickey James. Just a little fun fact. Let's see. Matt, where do I live? I live in New York. About an hour north of the city. What do I think of Lana going through the table? Lana really needs to step it up if she is going to stay in the WWE. That's my opinion. Yes, she's an attractive woman, but that's not enough. And she kind of comes off as annoying, right? Right? I danced with Mickey James some years ago at a show. Weird, right? Yeah, that was a while ago, but it was a good time. What's going on, Roger? All right, guys, don't forget to smash that like button. I'm giving you my full time and attention now. Maybe I'll play a match in between or so and do something fun like that. But yeah, I didn't want to be on Twitch too much. I just kind of wanted to test it, but it seems like it was too much effort to be talking to some people on the Twitch chat and on YouTube and play the game at the same time. Crazy, right? Too much. All right, let's see. Hero says, Lana is hot, but she's boring. No offense. I agree. I completely agree. She's a very attractive woman, but she just doesn't have that it factor. And I know she's been upset recently about people bullying her because she's been doing, her TikTok dances and whatnot. But I kind of get it in a way because no one wants to be bullied, of course. But she just comes off as so annoying. And don't get me wrong, I would never bully her for that. Like, I would never get on her Instagram and be like, oh, you're stupid, I hate you, why are you doing this? I just won't watch it. Underrated Mike, what do I think of Sheamus and Jeff Hardy using old theme songs? Yes, I loved both their old theme songs. I also love Drew McIntyre's old theme songs. Old theme song, but I don't know if he'll use his old one. Let's see. Time Traveler says I'm a lucky man. I know, right? Don't forget, guys, you can use that super chat and super sticker option if you feel like I'm missing your questions. I do apologize. I try to get to it, but sometimes people are like bam, 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 and I'm just trying to answer things as quickly as I can. All right, let me backtrack a little bit. Sergio, welcome all the way from Brazil. I appreciate that. It's me, Isaiah says, when did you decide you wanted to be a pro wrestler? So, when I was about 17 or 18, well, when I was younger, of course, most kids are like, ooh, I would love to be a pro wrestler. It just seems like a cool dream to have and a really cool job to have. So when I was younger, I definitely wanted to do it, but I didn't know how. I think that's the thing. Back then, they didn't really show how wrestlers trained, like on TV or on the internet. You just were lucky enough to kind of know somebody who did it, or you were able to find a wrestling facility if you were lucky. But this is like before, before any of these unveilings behind the curtains, So like now, how old was I? I think it was 18. Yeah, I was 18 years old. My good friend, some might know him as Christian Cruz, decided to join a wrestling school, and he goes, bro, I found this wrestling school. You should do it. Absolutely. No problem. You don't have to tell me twice. So I joined the wrestling school in New Jersey called IWF. It was the Independent Wrestling Federation. And let me just pause real quick. Should I play a game while I talk to you guys, or do you guys prefer me to give you my full time and attention? Just let me know. Because like if you think it might be cool for me to play, I'll play, but if not, I'll just completely turn off the game and focus on you guys, and that's it. Alright, so Hero says I should play. I want a few of you guys. Let me know what I should do, because I don't want you guys to leave because you feel like I'm not paying attention, but if you feel like it'd be cool for me to do both, I'll do both. Full-time chat for Hero. Give us your full-time. Alright, so it looks like full-time is winning. But yes, at 18 years old, I decided to go for wrestling training, and I never looked back since, whatever suits you, full-time chat. Alright, so I'm going to turn off Battlegrounds. We'll come back to that another time. That's no problem. And, yes, again, I decided to go on here and try to do a little bit of Twitch. It seems like I have some things to figure out. So I was going to start campaign mode tomorrow. But I think what I'm going to do is take the next week and really just kind of figure out the ins and outs of Twitch. And then, yeah, and then maybe starting in October, we'll go right into the campaign mode. Mulalo says WWE changed Keith Lee's theme song. I know. That made me so sad. I was like, why? His theme song was so cool. Bask in your glory, for he is limitless. Like, I just thought it was so dope, and then it dropped the rap. I'm pretty sure Keith Lee did his own theme song. And I just found that it was really sweet. So I don't know why they switched things around. Let's see. Underrated Mike. Do I think the Velveteen Dream accusations are true? I don't know. And I don't feel it's my place to say. Like, I have no idea. I don't know him personally. I wasn't the person who received messages or anything like that. So I don't feel like it's fair for me to even say. All I can say is hopefully WWE did their due diligence to look into the situation. And if he is still there, then hopefully he's an innocent man. And that's all I got to say about that. All right. Let's see. I'm going to backtrack a little bit because I really don't want to miss all of your questions. But like I said, don't forget you have that super chat and super sticker option. If you want me to answer your question right away, or if you feel like maybe I missed your question, that is always something you can do. Damian Walker, what is one thing you want to accomplish as a pro wrestler? So, returning to the wrestling ring. I know I said it's a hiatus. And the reason I say that is because I can't put a date on it right now. Given the current state of the world, I don't know when you'll see me back in the ring. But I've created I don't want to call it a hit list, but almost like a wish list of independent wrestlers that I want to have matches with before I officially retire one day. So I have this list of people that I just never happen to go one-on-one with. So that is probably something I want to do. And I will share that list with you guys probably soon. Let's see. Let's see. What else do we have here? Time Traveler. How do I feel about Kushida's heel run? So I like it. We are seeing a more aggressive Kushida, almost to that point where he's on that line of, is he a babyface? Is he a heel? If he gets any more aggressive, then we might as well just call him a heel, right? So I do think that's pretty dope. And I like seeing that side of him. I like seeing the more aggressive side. I feel like doing something. Like, I kind of want to like move around. I feel like I don't want to stay still today. I don't want to walk all around the house. But maybe I'll go back to my own little spot here. Here, you'll see a little bit of the house here. This is one room. This is my TV right there. And here we go. We're traveling to the other room, to the studio. All right, here we go. Look at that, just like old times, right? Pulling back that curtain for you guys. There we go. Let me just set up my stand a little bit better here. There we are. Okay. All right. Underrated Mike, do I want Big E as a main eventer? I definitely think he has the potential. I did read online that they are toying with the idea of having Big E on SmackDown and Kofi Kingston on Raw. And I think that's a great idea. I think they should keep the New Day together. I definitely do. And I think having them on different shows would be a great way to do it. Because, yeah, give Big E that push. Why not? And he's doing a great job. He's someone who's super charismatic. He's good in the ring. He has a good look. He's really funny. He's probably one of the funniest wrestlers on the roster, right? So why not? Christian Reeve, brother, how you doing, man? Good to see you. All right, how tall am I? So I'm as tall as Ricochet. That's the best way to put it. A lot of people compare us like, oh, Ricochet and the cheapest wrestler look alike. We're also the same height. Put it that way, right? Hero's just about right. Yep, 5'9", like in between 5'9" and 5'10". I don't know which one I'm closer to. Maybe I have to go back to the doctor and get an official, Do I think King Corbin is a future Universal Champ? Well, my answer is yes, but it's not really something I'm interested in seeing. Like, I definitely think he needs to prove himself a little bit more, but he puts in the work. That's all I gotta say, right? Like, he's there, he shows up, he does his thing. He's not really my favorite. I think he's missing that it factor. I just don't think he has it, Let's see. Let's see. I'm just going to backtrack a little bit. Don't forget, guys, if you have just joined, smash that like button before we continue on. I'm just going to backtrack a little bit because I see you guys are asking a lot of questions, and I definitely want to answer your questions. Let's see. Now, Rob, what games do I play? So some of the games that I'll be playing specifically on Twitch will be Battlegrounds. Just bought it recently. It's fun. It's fun. I can't give like a full review of it, but it's fun so far. Tony Hawk. I used to love Tony Hawk, and I used to kick so much ass in Tony Hawk that I'm excited to pick up that controller again and see if I still got what it takes. But, and I don't know if you guys know this about me, I am a huge RPG nerd. Like Final Fantasy, Star Ocean, I can go on and on. Wild Arms, Thousand Arms. I'm a huge RPG dork. So my favorite video games of all time are RPGs. I like gaining levels, playing through stories, doing side quests, secret dungeons and bosses. I'm a dork when it comes to RPGs, just in case you didn't know that. Sergio says that he loves your wrestler impressions and says, take it easy on my vocal cords. I know. It sounds like my voice has just been shot. I don't know if I'm just getting older or if it's just that, number one attraction voice. Because, sometimes I have to hit a certain pitch to really let people know that I'm not fucking around. Ooh, I just dropped the F-bomb. I can't do that. He can't do that. He can't do that. I can do whatever I want, right? Yeah. But I'll try not to. I don't like doing that. I know a lot of you guys are young on here. I don't like dropping F-bombs. That's not cool, right? We don't do that. So I apologize if I offended anyone. Thoughts on Matt Seidel. So Evan Bourne, great wrestler, great in the ring. I think he's entertaining. I thought it really sucks that his AEW debut, happened to go that way. Went to hit his signature shooting star press and ended up taking a tumble. Little spill off the top rope, but shit happens. Shit happens, and it sucks because the internet is going to slander him for it. Whenever you make a mistake in the public eye, get ready. It's going to be a rude awakening because people will destroy you. And I feel so bad for him because people really got on his case, and it was his big moment, and things happen. They just do. And he'll get I think he has a match against Sean Spears, so yeah, he'll be fine. He'll be fine. Let's see. Yeah, I'm sorry. I know a lot of you guys are younger on here. We have people who, like Hero, you're 11. I'm sorry, brother. So I do apologize for dropping an F-bomb. I don't mind, having a little bit of a foul mouth, but yeah, I try to be a little cautious about that. So I do apologize to you guys for dropping that F-bomb. I can't say it won't ever happen again, but I'll try to make it, few and far between. All right, let's see. Let's see. Hero says he swears anyway. All right. Don't tell your parents. Don't tell your parents. All right. I'm going to backtrack a lot because I see you guys asked a lot of questions, and I want to try to get to all of them. It's great. Let me just say this. Thank you guys so much for joining me, and thank you guys if you've been following me for like a year. I know, like, after the Cody Co video, after Dank Ops, after Daz, after I don't know what else, Cinnamon Toast Ken. There's a lot of people who decided to subscribe to my channel, follow me on Instagram, and it really means the world to me because I want to make something out of this. If you happen to miss my last update, I'd left a part-time job that I was doing. I left in order to put more energy into this, to do YouTube, to do Twitch, to do more on Instagram. I want to give you guys more of everything. Whatever you guys want. What do you want to see more of? While we're on here, answer that question for me. What do you want more of? And just because I know this is one of the answers, people are like, oh, I want to see you watch other extreme cheapskates and maybe try some of their life hacks. It's coming. It's coming. Unbeautiful Kate, I just watched your video and I have a lot to say about it. So stay tuned. That's going to be a really, really interesting video. All right. So I backtracked a lot. Let's see. All right. Let's see. Time travel. I went really far back. Time Traveler says, yeah, I have a neat house. I try to keep it somewhat tidy. Honestly, Sugar Mama is really who handles that. She's a lot better at it than I am. That's just the truth. It's just the truth. Christian Reeve, all is well, man. things here are still a little crazy with the pandemic, but they're starting to. It sucks because they're starting to lighten up and like ease up, and teachers are returning to school. But a lot of teachers have been getting sick with the coronavirus. So I don't know. I don't know. It's one of those things. It's very strange to me. It's a very strange time. Let's see. All right. I'm just going through your questions. My favorite exercise from Hesmo. That's an interesting question. I've always now people like to make fun of my nipples. They like to make fun of my nipples, but my favorite thing to exercise is probably my chest. If I can bench press or do like some sort of like flies, it just makes me feel good. It just makes me feel strong and powerful. So that's probably like my favorite thing to do. But at the same time, I don't end up in it's very rare that I'm in a gym. So push-ups. That's going to be my final answer. Push-ups, because I don't really, I don't, no. I don't want to pay for a gym when I can do things at home. Let's see. Do I think they called Matt Riddle too early? So it's a very interesting time in wrestling because with the pandemic, we're seeing a lot of people pushed or called to the main roster maybe a little sooner than we would think, But no, I don't think it's too early. I don't think it's too early. I do think that sometimes WWE just happens to have too much talent and people get lost in the shuffle. But AEW is starting to do the same thing. They're picking up so many people. I'm like, there's no way they could push all of these people at the same time. Damian Walker wants to know, what made me go with Matt Rivera as my name? So Matt Rivera is my actual name. My full name is Matthew Saxon Rivera. So Matt Saxon, obviously that wasn't a fake name. That's my name also. And so that's my name. That's my name. Don't wear it out. Let's see. Who do I think has the better show, Raw or SmackDown? For me, it's Raw. I'm going to have to go with Raw, and mainly because of the main title storyline. You have Keith Lee, you have Randy Orton, and Drew McIntyre, and the three of them are just making magic right now. I think they're doing a great job. And as far as the Universal title storyline, meh. That's how I feel about it. I mean, I'm curious to see Roman Reigns like kind of pull the trigger and become a full heel. It just hasn't happened yet. Screaming Pencil wants to know how I'm doing. I'm doing well, brother. How are you? I'm doing better now that you guys are here. It always makes my day to talk to you guys. The Fiend 51 says, if you like RPGs, I really recommend. As a kid, I played, I never owned a 3DS. Never owned a 3DS. Metopia. No, I don't know that one. I don't know it. Hero says, I'm a kid, but my uncle and older watched the Ruthless Aggression era. Nice. Very cool. Very cool. One day, do I hope to wrestle for AEW, WWE, TNA, or NJPW? Absolutely. Absolutely. I can see me wrestling there like next month or something. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Let's see. Hero says, don't worry, Matt. I'm also a big DC comic nerd. I mean, so am I. I have, let's see. I think I have a Batman tattoo somewhere. Yeah, there we go. There it is. Hiding in the back. Obviously, I got the Majin tattoo. Let's see. Sometimes I like to have fun with these things. You guys want to see some tattoos? Because I got a crap ton of tattoos. Majin symbol. Got Batman over here. So in the back here, it's like a DNA strand, right? My family, I come from a huge comic book family, and my mom is a huge Mickey Mouse fan. So I decided to get like a DNA strand to represent my dad, who got me introduced to Batman at a young age, my mom, who's a Mickey Mouse fan, and my brother's name is Logan. You guys probably know that already, so I have Wolverine in the back. I feel like encompassed into the DNA strand is something to represent all of them. I'm going to run through my tattoos because why not, right? Why not? So when I do music, a lot of people refer to me as Maverick. So I kind of have the New York skyline here. You see the Statue of Liberty, Twin Towers, Empire State Building, and on the bottom is very graffiti style. It says Maverick. That's just for my hip hop heads. Let's see, what else do we have? Some music notes to go with that. And I decided when I did the Majin tattoo, I wanted to get something around it. So I asked him if he could make like a Dragon Ball Z, kind of like when they charge up a little energy field around there. So that's what that is. Do I have anything else on this arm? I don't think so. This side, okay. So a lot of people ask me what this is. Don't worry, I'm not a smoker. These are actually vitamin patches. So with my Crohn's disease, sometimes it's hard for me to break down certain things. So I have these as supplement patches. They help me, just make sure I get my vitamins and all that good stuff, and my nutrients, extra nutrients, extra nutrients. So this tattoo right here, this is my second tattoo ever. My first tattoo ever was actually the Majin symbol, but it is a bull dragon because I was born the. Why am I doing this? Why am I crouching down? I'm just gonna pick this up, and let me close this guy. I'm getting real comfortable with you guys here. I'm just like, yeah, let's just walk around the house, whatever. I don't care. So yeah, bull dragon. The reason for it is because I am born the year of the dragon, and I'm a Taurus. So I kind of combined the two, did a little something there. What else do we have? What else do we have? All right. There was a while where I was acting. Like a lot of people watch Extreme Cheapskates and go, hey, that guy's an actor. Well, yeah, I do acting too. I do a lot of things. So I had the Hollywood side, and I also thought it was dope because I have Hollywood here, and then on the other side I have New York. So it's kind of like I have, LA and New York coast to coast on each arm, So I always thought that was pretty cool. What else do I have here? Again, I'm a nerd. I'm a nerd. Got the Decepticon logo. Love me some Transformers. Can't go wrong with that. I heard they're actually coming out with Transformers Pops, which I'm super stoked about because I love me some Transformers, which just makes it harder for me because now I'm like, oh, somebody get me some Transformers Pops. I need those. You guys know I have the #1 attraction on my chest. My back, I have tribal with like a little Puerto Rican emblem. I am very out of touch with my roots as far as culture. So I felt it was important to have something on my body to represent where my heritage lies. So I got like a little emblem there just to kind of remind yourself, bro, maybe you don't speak Spanish. Maybe you've only been to Puerto Rico once in your entire life. But don't forget what you are. Now, check this out. I'm going to show you guys 2 tattoos that you have never seen on TV for sure, because they're on my lower half. Don't worry, it's not going to get weird. I promise. Let's see, but what's the best way for me to show you guys? Not like that. That's not it. That's not it. I'm going to put my freaking foot up here. All right. So I had a dog for 15 years, and he passed away maybe 3 years ago, something like that. He was a very small dog. It was a Yorkie. It was our family dog, but he lived a long life. He lived for 15 years. And when he was very ill, I decided to get an ink pad and ink his paw prints. And maybe like a week later, he passed away. And after he passed away, both Logan and myself decided to get that tattoo on us just to always remember him. So there's that. That's my emotional tattoo. Then I have one more. I don't even know if I'm going to show you. Well, let's see. There's got to be a way I can do this. How the hell am I going to do this? Let me figure it out. Okay. Stay right there. I don't even know if you guys are saying anything in the comments anymore. Hold on. So I have one more tattoo that I'll show you guys. No, that's not going to work. I have one more tattoo that I'm going to show you guys. On the bottom of my foot. Bam! It is a squished person. I got this in Vegas like 5 years ago. I was there and I was just like, you know what? I step on my opponents. I crush them. You are beneath me. You are the scum on the bottom of my feet. And well, there you have it. Yeah, that's the last guy I wrestled. He's still there. You all right? He's hanging strong. All right. So that's like the majority of my tattoos. All right, guys, let's see. All right. I'm going to back up here. Oh, no. You guys are spamming this whole thing. That sucks. All right. I'm going to go back because the guys who haven't been spamming, if you have been spamming, I will ignore you. What you can do, if you really want an answer to that question, X-Ray, you can use the super chat or a super sticker option because obviously you want to know that bad, but don't make this experience, not pleasurable for everybody else because that's just not cool. So let me back up. Yeah, you know what? Let me go. Yeah, all right, X-Ray. So I'm going to kick you out. I didn't want to, but here you go. Goodbye. All right. I know. I don't know what it is. I'm sure it's just a troll, and like, it's just annoying. Let's see. Harassment. Yeah, reports. You make my job a lot harder. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. People are here to have a good time. No one wants that. No, yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I didn't. If I knew he was doing that whole time that I was going through the tattoo stuff, I would have kicked him out a long time ago. So, an X-ray. If for some reason you came back into the room or you're still there, I appreciate you joining the chat, and I would. That's a question I would love to answer, but not by you pressing it a million times over and over. And you know what? Now that he's not in the chat, why am I bald? Well, a couple of reasons. I had a mohawk for a little while. Let's be honest. I don't mind being honest. I'm losing my hair a little bit in a couple spots. It started lighting up, and I'm like, ooh, that doesn't look good. My hair doesn't look good anymore. So I had a mohawk for a while, and then I decided to get rid of the mohawk and just started shaving it completely. So that's it. And you know what? I looked at myself and I'm like, no, I think bald works for me. There's some people where people look funny bald, but I just don't think I was one of those people. I thought I was very lucky that I have a round head and it seems to fit my look. Like for example, Ricochet's bald, and I think that works for him. You guys, yeah. Well, okay. Yeah, thank you guys. I appreciate that. And you know what? If you have a question again, I'm not going to go back and go through all that spamming to look for your question. So just please re-ask it again. So I do apologize for that, for somebody being a jerk while we're trying to just have a good time here. Let's see. Okay, Undisputed Era wants to know what got you into Funko Pop collecting and what's your favorite Funko line? Hey, that's a great question. So it all started with my first of all, Undisputed Era. If you haven't seen it, check out a video I have called My Funko Pop Collection, because a lot of people had asked me about my Funko Pops, and I decided to make a whole 15-minute video explaining where they all came from and all that stuff. But I'll give you the simple answer. So my sugar mama decided one day, she knew my two favorite wrestlers were Chris Jericho and AJ Styles. So I think it was for my birthday. She said, hey, I'll get you. Well, she didn't tell me. She surprised me and got them for me. And I was like, this is so cool. This is so awesome. And then I think for Christmas, she got me Vegeta. And after that, I was like, I really like these guys. So if you ever want to get me them for a holiday or whatever, I'm totally cool with that. And she did. And other people would come to the studio and bring one with them. My cousin Nate, who's really dope, decided to get me a few. He got me Biggie Smalls, Notorious B.I.G. for the studio because it just makes sense. New York and hip hop. He got me a few others. My dad got me a bunch. My brother gets me some. So I get it from so many different people at this point because they just associate me with Funko Pops. And I'm not mad at that. I'm really not. Thank you guys for saying that the bald look works for me. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Damian Walker. So I think WWE is falling off. And if so, what do I think they are doing wrong and what do they need to do to fix it? So I wouldn't say they're falling off, but it is a challenging time right now. I'd be curious to see if their programming would even be a little bit better if the pandemic wasn't happening. And I do think with the pandemic, they're doing fine. They're doing fine. And I understand that it's not always the best quality TV, but I feel like they're doing pretty well. Overall, I'm happy with what they're doing. Let's see. LOL, I don't know, says, why am I cheap? Honestly, I just don't like spending money on things. I'll be real with you guys. I'm going to be very real. Looking into the Twitch a little bit more, I love the idea of playing video games and sharing that with a fan base. However, my struggle a little bit is that I might need to buy more things in order to do it that way on Twitch, the live stream. But it might be easier if I just do it on YouTube. So I'm kind of struggling with that right now. I want to look into it a little bit more and figure out what's best. But I think I'm still going to end up using Twitch because uploading, and let me know what you guys think, but uploading things about video games on my YouTube, I feel like isn't what people want to see on my YouTube. They'd rather see wrestling content. They'd rather see cheap related content. And I feel like the video game content is kind of meh. But let me know if I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. I might be reading into that completely incorrectly. Underrated Mike. Do I prefer Seth Rollins as a face or a heel? So I definitely prefer him as a heel only because when he was a face, they didn't do a good job. They made him super cheesy. Like he had that shirt that said "The Man's Man." I'm like, oh, don't do that, bro. Don't do that to yourself. So it just kind of seemed like he was the right person to make a baby face, but they went about it wrong. So I'm hoping that when he ends up a baby face again, they do it the right way. Everybody knows that the best kind of baby face is a badass baby face. Nobody wants a baby face like, I'm super nice to everyone. Like nobody wants that as a baby face. They want you to be like a Stone Cold or like The Rock. They want you to be like, in your face and like shut up and laying the smack down and smacking around your boss. That's the kind of baby face people like, at least in my opinion. Let's see. Screaming Pencil says, thoughts on Sami Zayn? I would love to. I think Sami Zayn's obnoxious character is actually pretty good, but I still feel like that underdog babyface would be really good for Sami Zayn at some point in time. Like winning the Money in the Bank briefcase for a babyface Sami Zayn, I think would be dope. And then him one day finally winning like the Universal Championship. I can see that. I would have rather someone like him win over Otis. I thought Otis has been doing a great job being entertaining, but sometimes WWE tends to jump the gun on certain things. Like I'm like, yeah, Otis was entertaining. The whole Mandy Rose, Dolph Ziggler storyline was one of the best storylines of the year, but that doesn't make him, a potential WWE champion. Like, let's say we want all that. That's a little too much. Let's see. Christian Reeve. Have you ever wrestled someone who acted unprofessionally in the ring? Example, going into business for themselves. Yeah. I won't say the name, but I wrestled one gentleman who I guess he felt that I wasn't selling enough for him, but I'll put it this way. I was selling plenty for him. And he put me in a crossface, and he decided, since he had me in it and didn't think I was selling enough, to really wrench it back. And like my neck was in so much pain, and I was like literally like looking at the ceiling in this crossface. So I had to give him a receipt later in that match. And if you don't know what a receipt is, it is when somebody goes into someone doesn't act professionally and intentionally hurts you, so you intentionally hurt them back. It happens, and it sucks that it happens, but it does happen. Are we getting the spamming again? No, none of that. LOL, I don't know. I'm sorry, bro. I didn't want to do that. Ay. I'm sorry about that, guys. I don't know why people are deciding to spam, but, that's weird because I feel like we don't really get that, Like, I don't know why people, what the issue is. I've never been on here and had that issue with multiple people. So let me backtrack a little bit. Again, guys, we have about 10 minutes left. Sorry, I'm trying to get to all of your questions, but if I don't be shy. Use that super chat, super sticker option. I'm not trying to oversell it on you guys. If you have a question you really want me to answer, we have 10 minutes left. So make sure you make it happen. All right. Let's see. What else do we have here? Mako, like Mako Energy. Yeah. I have not played the Final Fantasy VII Remake, but my brother bought it and finished it, and I have it. So that might be a game I end up playing on Twitch as well. But I have to be honest, I love RPGs so much. To me, they're almost like I like playing them like in my alone time. When I have to just unwind and sit there and kind of forget about the world, I will just dive into an RPG. Because to me, a really good RPG is like almost like a really good book. You just get so invested into the characters. And yeah, I love it. Let's see. I know. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry he was spamming so much. You know what, Christian Reeve, you might be right. I might need a chat moderator. That maybe one day I will do that. I might have to look into it. It's me, Isaiah. Who's your favorite wrestler? Mine is Jon Moxley and Dustin Rhodes. My favorite wrestler, I have to be honest, the AEW Chris Jericho hasn't been my favorite version of Chris Jericho, but he is my favorite wrestler of all time. But right now, I'm really enjoying Keith Lee. Keith Lee is like my dude right now. I think the way he cuts a promo so elegantly, and every single word, he really seems to put his time, effort, and thought into. I feel like the way he cuts a promo is dope, you know? Let's see. Christian Reeve, I appreciate that. I'm hoping that I won't need a moderator in the future because, guys, come on. But I will definitely keep you in mind if this keeps happening. Sammy B, same with you, brother. I know you guys have my back. I appreciate that. Oh, man, look at all this. Look at all this. I know it sucks because I go back and then I don't always see that somebody was doing that. And I agree with you, Hero. It's probably just X-Ray on an alternate account. Oh, man. I apologize for that, guys. Undisputed Era. I collect Dragon Ball Z, Pokemon, Sonic, and Simpson Funko Pops. So, yeah, I definitely have Dragon Ball Z. I have Pokemon. You can see right over here, Mewtwo, Squirtle, Charmander, Pika Pika. I know. Did I really just do that? Vulpix, Eevee, and Bulbasaur. Those are actually all the ones I have. I'm hoping that they come out with like Ash and Brock and Misty, Professor Oak, Gary, because I want not just the Pokemon themselves, but also the people behind it too. Let's see. Dragon Ball Z is my favorite anime. I mean, you know it's my favorite. You know it's my favorite. Let's see. Thoughts on I'm guessing, the feud for the IC title. Triple threat ladder match. I'm excited for that. Jeff Hardy, AJ Styles, and Sami Zayn. That should be that match. There is no excuse for that not to be match of the night. That's probably the match I'm excited to. Well, not even, because I'm really excited for Keith Lee, Randy Orton, and well, no, wait. Is it Keith Lee and Randy Orton? No. I don't know if Keith Lee's in there. I might be making that up. I forget off the top of my head. But I'm excited for that as well. Have I ever rapped for my sugar mama? Yeah, Sammy B. I actually wrote her a song called Dimples. It was quite a while ago, but it goes something like, how does it go? Oh man, it's been years. It's like, who'da thought that you'd be the only smile that I wake up to, no breakup to make up, matter of fact, no makeup, you flawless. Who'da thought that we'd be cracking up till we bust a lung, that's just because our sense of humor is ridiculous. And who'da thought that the girl who's been right under my nose for so long like stubble would suddenly sweep from underneath. Yeah, I'm a hopeless romantic of sorts. Love is gigantic, of course. Hot as volcanic, managed by rocking or shortest of shorts, corny. I could be that sometimes like morning. Wanna be your sunshine recording. Some rhymes, punchlines, sitting on cloud nine. Writing this cause I'm a sucker for a good love story with more twists than a French braid. She hit me like a sensei. Puppy love, is this a 10th grade fantasy? I'm living in one, living it up pretty soon. Living with you, giving you kisses, I call you my missus. One day I'd like to lay on my chest, making the best dreams of any single night true. Something like that. I'm surprised I remembered all that. Hero says, what do I think of an anti-smart calling me a vanilla midget? Pfft, I don't care about that crap. You know, like, people can call me whatever they want. They can call me whatever they want. I don't care. Let's see. Did I like the McIntyre versus Ziggler feud? I did. I'm someone who I feel Dolph Ziggler has not gotten all the opportunities he should have, and I would love to see him be the WWE champion one day. I really would. Give him a Royal Rumble win, and I'd be a happy man. Let's see. All right. Let's see. I'm glad you guys are so into being a moderator. Oh no, are we spamming again? Is that what's happening? Yeah, I mean, I just did just a timeout, so I didn't do anything crazy, you know. And like, LOL, I don't know. I don't care, man. Like, join us. Just like, I don't want to kick you out. I really don't. We might wrap up the live stream a little early, and maybe I will have to make you guys moderators. Let's see. I've never done this before. Let's try this. All right, I'm going to make a few of you guys moderators, and maybe you can help me out. Let's see. So Sammy B, Hero, and Christian Reeve. I'm going to have you guys do that for me. I've never done this before, so let's see how it goes. Let's see, Christian Reeve, where are you at, brother? Where are you at? So yeah, if you guys see them, gladly kick them out, because that'll make my life easier anyway. And let me rephrase this too. Only kick them out if they're, repeating that. If they come back into the room and they're good and they're not, doing anything that they shouldn't be doing, then just leave them in. Like I'm a welcoming person, and I'm also up for second chances. So yeah, let's see. I know a lot of you guys want to be moderators. I'm only gonna make a couple people moderators. I don't want a whole room full of moderators, but we'll see what happens. Anyway. Yes, Hero, you as well. Is Christian Reeve still here? Because I was gonna make you a moderator too. Let's see. Thoughts on Rey Mysterio? Rey Mysterio, that's probably the one storyline in WWE that I'm sick of. I'm like, come on, stop. Like, no, Seth Rollins and Rey Mysterio, how long are you guys gonna fight for? How long? You know what? I guess I can only make one person a moderator at a time. So I have it as Sammy B right now, but maybe we could take turns. Like next time, I'll have Hero be the moderator, or maybe Christian Reeve. So yeah, I have Sammy B as the moderator right now. I thought maybe I could make a few people, but it's only one at a time. Again, like I said, LOL, I don't know. Bro, stay. I'd rather you stick around. I'll answer your questions. I don't care, Make you a moderator. Now that's funny. Now that's really funny. Damian Walker wants to know, when do I do live streams? So I don't have an exact day or time. It's usually during the weekends, but I try to do it after every 2 videos now. It used to be after every 3 or 4 that I posted, I would do a live stream, but I'm going to do it after every 2 videos. Just jump on here, kind of talk to you guys, see what's going on, all that good stuff. All right, I'm going to back out a little bit. Let's see. I want to make sure I answer your questions. There's only 3 minutes left. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I appreciate it. So I'm going to try to answer your questions before we go. Mr. Nightbox has how my day is going. My day is beautiful. My day is excellent. I try to live every day to the fullest. After this, you know what I'm going to do? You know what? I realized I'm not going to tell you. I'm not going to tell you. Because, let's see. Because stay tuned for a video called A Day in the Life, where I'm going to record myself on a Saturday and just kind of give the whole scoop of things, Let's see. Someone says, I'm gross. Your mother is gross. I've seen her. She's disgusting. And that's why you're here, right? Because you're disgusting too. I'm just kidding. Damian Walker, thank you, brother. I appreciate that. I enjoy you guys being here. And yes, I might have to cut promos on people. I don't care, I don't care. Yeah, so I don't have an exact day and time that I do live streams. Sammy B, I think Damian Walker's okay. I know he's been saying a couple of the same things, but nothing too crazy. Let's see. All right, guys. So I think we're going to wrap this thing up here. We have about a minute left. Not too much time. So I appreciate you guys. As always, thank you so much for joining me. If you have anything else to add, let's do it right now in our last minute. Christian Reeves says I went too far with listen, I will mud stomp cheesecake. I will kick a hole in it and drag it across my boot. Cheesecake is the most disgusting dessert ever. I mean, who thought sugar and cream cheese should go together? Ugh, that's as bad as mint chocolate. Like, let's talk about mint chocolate real quick. That's like saying, oh, excuse me, I'd like to brush my teeth with some Hershey Colgate. Ew. Ew. All right, guys. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I appreciate it. I am the cheapest wrestler in the world, Matt Rivera. If you have Twitch, follow me on Twitch at Cheap Wrestler. I'm basically about to the next week or so just kind of test it out. So if you follow me, you might see me on there. And if you see me on there, say what's up. Say what's up. Because yeah, I got to figure this out. So maybe you can even help me out. And maybe I'll put it on my community page if I'm saying, hey, I'm going to go test this out on Twitch. you can join, and yeah, we'll figure it out together. We'll get through this. We'll get through this together. All right, guys, take it easy. Have a good day. Peace.